to the executioner, speaking of retribution. I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out. But you gon' see me touch the sky.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
One strike.
And Mookie takes. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Turns and fires the Betts. Swing and a miss. Hits it right by him. The batter now will be Will Smith. Cut on and lifted in the air. Mastroboni snags it for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. And another ball. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. And that. Back in Seattle, J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Strike on the inside corner. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And ball 1. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Randy Arozarena stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Big time power. Crawford goes. Pajes settles under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back at T-Mobile Park, second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And that's in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Teoscar Hernandez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing, and he went 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's too high. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1-2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. May back to work.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
May delivers. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And the bottom of the second starts with a double. Here's Dylan Moore. Sack bunt towards third. And a foul ball. In the dirt. Pajes on the move. Squeezes it. One away. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. And there's a foul ball. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. Right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Late swing, foul to the left.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That one missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Top of the third, no score. changeup missing. 1-2 the count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here comes Tommy Edman. On the ground, right side. Moore handles, throws to first, and they get Edman for the out. Back in Seattle, set for the bottom of the third, and now for Seattle, Ben Williamson. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Tries to get back in time, but they got him. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 1 out. Base is empty. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. Straighten him up a little bit. That one ran inside, almost got him. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
Crawford goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow! Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Fires over to first. Rodriguez out on the play. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the play, Mookie Betts. Fought off foul.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish, and that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ohtani can't hold up, and that's a strike. And that's outside, and 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's the ball.
That's a really good take.
On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed. That's one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
May fires. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swinging a foul straight back. Down and in, moved his feet. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Almost got him. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. That one fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Woo, back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Muncy digs in. Fly to left his first time. Muncy tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
And there's a ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
He swings and fouls one off.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Ground ball up the middle. Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Hitting the air out to center field. Pajes. And it's caught for the out. Here's Rowdy Tellez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. May comes set. That one ripped, but foul. Left-hand batter waits. Out towards right center field. Pajes coming on. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. At the plate, Miles Mastrobuoni. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that'll do it. Back in Seattle. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Pop up here, third base side. Arozarena on his horse. Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Mookie Betts will hit next. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching down and makes the grab. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next pitch is outside.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That one down the line. Throw over to Tellez, and that is the back at T-Mobile Park. And the batter now, Ben Williamson. In the air out towards right center. Pages on the move. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. J.P. Crawford now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. Popped up. Betts hauls it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Inside, and the count is 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Up the middle, that one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning for Randy Arozarena.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Pages snags it, and the inning is over. And we're back. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He goes down looking. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Shohei on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save. That one misses. 3-0. Ohtani leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4 pitch.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners on the move. Pitch outside. Throw to third, and he's out.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around.
Ripped down the line, way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Swing and a miss, and that is set for the last half of the seventh. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swings through that.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Here's the throw as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield.
And that's a base hit around third. He scores to tie it up.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No ball, 2 strike.
Swung on, belted. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. Ready to begin the 8th. The batter will be Michael Conforto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1. No, that's a ball.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Crawford. And there's one down. Digging in, Andy Pajes. Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. Tattooed and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one in the dirt. 1-1. And there's a ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second. Betts into second.
Now back, the catcher, Will.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Not even close there. And that's ball one.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Brash, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. In the dirt, ball two.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode.
Base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fires across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni. May back to work. On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And up next for Seattle, Ben Williamson.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike one. And that will end the inning. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 strike.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Brash, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. That one missing inside. That's to third. Throw over to Tellez. Now one gone in the 9th. Here's Max Muncy.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
One down, base is empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Conforto now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fastball is outside. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Number 75.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got him. 2 gone. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. He's already homered here in this one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Arozarena settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Inside, just missed. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Conforto makes his way towards it, nabs it, and there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And now here is Cal Raleigh. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they're down to their final out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. This could end it. Got him! And that's the ball game. 4-1 the